Hello everyone, welcome to another session. Tactics training for the Grandmaster title. So we will solve puzzles today together to improve our calculation and visualization skills and go to our next level, our target level, which for me actually that's the Grandmaster title. I'm already an international master. Actually I became international master a long time ago, like 24 years ago. Wow, oh my god. So it's really time to go for the Grandmaster title. If you have any questions, ideas, just feel free to write into the chat or leave a comment. So let's go. White to move. White to move. If possible, try to calculate the full variation and write that one as a solution. So we can start probably with the checks. Something like Queen G. Yeah, we can make like a perpetual check with Queen G6, Queen H6. But the Black King is pretty weak, so probably we have something more than that. Hello Ashmag. Good morning. I think still in India there is still morning. So good morning dear European, African viewers. Good morning and afternoon Asian viewers. Good evening Australian. Still afternoon. Good afternoon Australian viewers and good evening American viewers. You know, I'm eating some apple. It means, you know, there's a saying like, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So it's very healthy. The apple has so many advantages. I really recommend you to eat at least one apple a day. I prefer more actually. So any ideas? Good morning Thomas, good morning. Yeah, if the rook would join the party, that would be nice. Queen G6 check. King H8, the knight G5. We are sitting in Queen H7 checkmate. He plays Queen E7. Problem if you play Rook G1 check, he just captures with the bishop. I think I got a smart idea. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is so beautiful. So, we would like to open up the h5 for the rook, for the other rook. Maybe you can figure out now this way. How can we open up the h5? Please think about the right move order. So we want to be forcing. Okay, so let we see it. So starting with rook g3 check, that's important. With h take g, f take g3, then queen g6 check, then king h8, and then knight g5. And it's threatening to make a checkmate on h7, plus threatening h take g3, it's unstoppable. Actually this is better to take, because if you play knight g5 first, then he captures with the queen. Okay, no matter which captures the... and then he can capture with the g pawn to f2, and then we cannot open up. So, okay, sorry, so it's important to do this way. It's better than the knight first, because then captures, captures, captures. And actually black is probably winning here, because, or no, it's a draw, it's a perpetual, but he has like rook and two pieces for the queen, so we have no time to reposition the rook. So it's important to take back immediately, and then no defense against the knight h5 move. It's coming, the check is coming. The best actually what he can do is queen h4. Okay, but we just take it. Okay, and this we will win. Maybe it's not that clear actually, but it should be winning for white. So going back from the rook g3, and then check, and then opening up with the idea of knight g5. Okay, let's go for the next one. White to move again. So, Queen e8 check looks pretty good, yeah, because if knight king h7, then knight f6 is a double checkmate. So bishop f8 is forced. Then knight f6 check, king g7, knight h5 check, king g8, then bishop h7 check, beautiful, king takes h7, queen takes f7, king h8, queen takes f8, king h7, queen g7, checkmate. This is important. Force the king to the square where we can continue then with the checks. Okay, beautiful. Next one, white to move again. A new apple. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, so I suggest you to eat at least one apple a day. Very healthy. And also tastes good actually. Actually, if you live on the place of the world where you can get apples, I think it's common in Europe, but I don't know if you can get it in Asia or Africa. Probably also in America you can get apples, at least in the United States. So white to move, wow, actually the black b2 pawn looks really strong. Probably we can just give a checkmate, I guess, like queen takes h7, king takes h7, bishop takes e6. Yeah, I like to eat bananas every day actually, but you know, I have no more bananas actually at home. Looks like we did not buy in time, so I will eat apples today. think there is a saying like the apple is the queen of the fruits. I don't know if it's in an English saying or it's in Hungarian. But also it has a lot of bioactive ingredients, you know, under the skin. So a lot of vitamins is just under the skin, so you should try to eat it with the skin. So queen takes h7, king takes, then bishop takes e6 check, king g6 is the only move. Maybe then f5 check, king g5. f4 check, king g4. Oh la la, how will we win? So queen h7, king takes, then the bishop takes e6 is necessary to cover the e8 square. Yeah, that's necessary. So if we come to g6, then f5 to force him forward, king g5, f4, king g5. Ah, we cannot do... Can we do bishop f7? Because then the f5 square will be weakened. Ah no, maybe the knight f2 check. Let's just go continue. Ha! Runs out. And then bishop takes g2. Oh my god. And then bishop takes d5. Is it check? Rook g1 checkmate. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Huh. This is exciting. But that's it, I think. It's a very long force sequence. Wow, beautiful. It helps to stretch our vision and to remind also to calculate always forward, because maybe just when we would stop, there would be the solution, or some maybe two more good moves and it's a checkmate. Okay, let's go for the next one. White to move again. So what's the move here? What's the move? Can white give a checkmate somehow or win maybe a queen? Something we can do hopefully. Yeah, the black king looks really challenged. But the problem also like the d1 rook is pinned actually. So let's start with the check. So queen takes g6 check. King h4. g3 check. You cannot take with the queen because then the rook on a1 will be hanging. So you need to play king h3. Okay, and then what's next? Queen c8 check. Then king takes g3. I think I cannot really give you more check. Let's start with the other check first. Queen c4 check, then maybe king g5. Wow, what's this? So then there's no more check there. Queen h4, it just takes. Queen c1 check, it just takes. What do I miss? That's the question always when you don't know the solution. What do you miss? Any ideas? Yeah, if you're just starting out chess, I would suggest you to first solve a lot of puzzles with checkmate in ones. So that way you will gain a lot of checkmate patterns. Those you practice and you get also confidence. So that's what my suggestion. A lot of checkmate in one puzzles. And then you can do a lot of puzzles with just winning a piece or a pawn in 1 or 2 moves. So here maybe do we go for a checkmate or some? No, it's maybe some tricky one. This can be maybe something tricky. Yeah, I realize what's it. Queen takes g6, king h4, rook takes a1, king takes, queen takes a1, and king h2. Sitting checkmate by g3. Wow. Actually, this is a stalemate. Huh. This will be checkmate, but it's actually if black plays well, looks like this is just a draw. Moment, let me check this one. Yeah, looks like this is a draw. Yeah, because black is also active. Okay, interesting. Queen h1, wow. Stalemate. Counter trick. Let's go for the next one. White to move. Mr. Fella, thank you very much for joining our subscriber family. Oh, what's this? White to move? The state of the sunshine, California. That's a nice place to live in, I guess. Actually, I like very much almonds, and I saw many times it's from California. So there should be a lot of almond tree. So king takes g2, that's clear here. Knight e3 check. Question, what can we get out of that the most? Yeah, Orange County. No, there is like a name of Orange County. So a lot of oranges, I guess, there. So king takes g2, knight e3 check, king f3, knight takes d1. Yeah, and then there we play c4 to avoid knight b2, and then king e2, we win the knight. That's it. and it's winning. Okay, black to move, black to move. Interesting coincidence, you were just studying night traps and it was a nice night trap. What is your current chess regimen and chess goal? So black to move. That's great, you have high goals. Do you study with a coach? Actually, I am accepting now new students around this time range, actually, from like Californian evenings. Maybe from 10 p.m. I have some openings some of the days, if you are interested to study with me. I have 25 years of teaching experience. I was a chess coach in the last 25 years. Pretty much from finishing secondary school, I just started to coach chess. And at the same time, when I was 18 years old, I became an international master. And I was teaching from beginners until to masters or levels. My best student became a Grandmaster, top 100 Grandmaster with rating over 2600, but my usual student is a hobby player who likes to play online, maybe over the board sometimes, and would like to improve their chess. We have fun studying together. Yeah, if anybody interested, just send me a message on chess.com or Twitch, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, or email. You can email me also. You can find the email address in the chat. Tengrit, nice to see you. So black to maybe this is something like a checkmating trap. Queen e2 check. King takes g3, h4 check, king takes h4, queen f2 check, king g4, f5 check, king g5, queen g3 checkmate. That's it. And the king is trapped. Wow. Okay, let's go for the next one. So it's white to move. Yeah, and if you would like to be in contact, you can just add me as a friend. You can go to my profile and you can add me as a friend. So how do we get to the king? It looks clear we should somehow get to the king. White already sacrificed the rook. Actually, maybe we have just time for everything, or not. Knight f6, check, pawn takes, queen takes e3. Queen h6 and queen h8 checkmate. So rook takes c2, queen h6. Rook takes f2, check, king takes f2. Queen b6, check, king g2 back, yeah. Yeah, actually, there's no way that you can do. Okay, now then it's a check and winning the queen. Sometimes we can just make some quiet moves. And the checkmate is here. And Mr. Fellet, what is your profession? I am a professional chess player and chess coach. That's my profession. We are white to move again. Yeah, that's very exciting nowadays to run a software company, actually, because, wow, so many improvements and so many parts of life connected to the computers nowadays and softwares. Wow, like with your phone you can control your house or your car and everything. Wow, so it's very, very exciting. And which type of software do you create? So why to move? So black has the material advantage because he has bishop and knight against bishop, knight, and 3 pawns against the rook, so that's just overwhelming. But the black king has also some challenge. Maybe this is just for a stalemate. Good morning, Florian. Good morning. Yeah, my biggest challenge in life currently is time management, how to decide what to do, because so many things to do. I'm teaching a lot, maybe 25 hours or 30 hours every week. I also prepare for those coaching sessions. Every day I do 1 hour of this kind of training to prepare for the Grandmaster tournament or Master tournaments. I run every day. I write a blog post, maybe you can check. I don't know if did you check my blog? I write a blog post every day, creating a YouTube video every day. I would like to add some playing every day actually now to prepare it a different way also. And I have a 5-year-old daughter. She's pretty wonderful. Wow, so cool. So probably this is just a draw, I guess, with Queen E8 check, King G7, Rook F7 check, King 8-6, Rook takes 8-7 check, King takes 8-7, Queen H8 check, King takes H8 and stalemate. Okay, that's it. Let's go next one. So white to move. Okay, here the black king looks kind of like in a little challenging situation. Yeah, rook takes f7 looks nice if you capture with the king, because then rook g7 check, king f8, knight e6 check, king e8, rook e7 checkmate. But what if he captures with the knight actually? Yeah, in the last week I had a series of the isolated pawn, how to play with the isolated pawn. Every day, like, I analyze maybe 1 or maximum 2 games. Also on the blog, so you can replay on the chess.com board, or you can watch the video on YouTube. So rook takes f7, knight takes f7. That's the question, what to do. Knight e6 check, king c7. Maybe we just do like bishop takes b5 check. He's forced to take it, and then knight takes c7 check, winning the rook back, and we are up like 2 pawns. That's it, yeah. Nice, if c6, then it's a checkmate. And if captures with the king, check. He can move different ways. If he moves here, the knight h5 checkmate. If he moves to f8 and checkmate comes. If e8, then the check comes here. The knight joins and the checkmate, c7. And there's one more. If it goes to f8, check, checkmate. Here we are. Yeah, and dear viewers, if you enjoyed the show, then please support it by subscribing if you can, or by sending in donations, or just following the channel. That also helps to keep running the shows. Yeah, all support, greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, sleep well. Thank you for joining us, and thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you for your support, Mr. Fallot. Yeah, we have a few more for today. Let's look. Maybe like 2 more we can do at least. So white to play. Oh. So rook g1, if bishop h3, then we just play queen h5. So turn checkmate. If he plays g6, then we take the bishop. That's clear. After rook g1, if he plays something like bishop d5, then rook takes g7 check. King takes g7, queen g4 check. And if king h8, then queen f5 check, and he cannot avoid the queen takes h7 checkmate. Yeah. Just temporary solutions are like this, but then checkmate comes. And if he moves the other way like this, then we just return in checkmate, and then we take the bishop. Okay, next one, white to move. Yeah, this can be maybe a stalemate, but it's the black king is pretty loosey also. Yeah, rook b1 check looks like the good starting point to add the rook to the fight. Okay, rook b1 check. If king a7, then queen f7 check to join. Then king goes to a8. Ooh, and there comes maybe an idea. Queen takes e8 check, bishop takes c, then bishop takes d5 check, king a7, rook b7 check, king a8, then rook c7 check, king b8, knight a6 checkmate. Oh la la, oh la la, oh la la. Wow, this is it. Check. Yeah, I can get the bishop and then this is a checkmate. Wow. Yeah, and here, yeah, this is not the way. Yeah, need to protect the rook also. Okay, wow, let's look one more. Black to move. What should we do here? And the black king is in a little bit in trouble, but hopefully that will be not a big problem. Queen e5 check, starting with queen e5 check. The king h1. No, actually, rook takes g2 check, because we can get the other rook to also join the party. So rook takes g2 check, king takes g2, rook a2 check. Yeah, that's a checkmate, I think. Yeah, king g1, then queen e3 check, king h1, queen e4 check, king g2, king g1, queen g2 check. Yeah, okay, there's no way to. And if king goes to h1 and after rook takes g2, then rook h2 check, sacrificing. And then we get the next one. Need to give the check first, because to avoiding him to come to f3, I guess. Because if rook takes g2, king takes g2, rook a2 check, then king f3. Okay, but if king f3, then queen f6 check, king e4. Probably that's just a perpetual. So rook takes g2, king takes g2, queen e4 check. Okay, then king g1, queen e3 check, king h1, the queen h3 check, king g1, queen g3 check, king h1, and then rook a2. So there he cannot give any checks. This is important, yeah. He cannot stop against the checkmate on h2. Just temporarily. Yeah, this is good. It's important actually, the thing which I originally thought, this check is not working. Because the king just goes out. And this is just a perpetual. Cannot win it. Wow. So this is the right one, capture, and the queen comes. If he goes to the f5, then we can always come with the rook, join the party with the rook. So that's why h1 is the only way. And now we can come and... actually this is one way which I did not really calculate. This is an... King h3 is just there, okay. And there's no more way to stop. Checkmate. Okay, friends, yeah. I wish you can use all of this in your own games. Yeah, thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing. I do this nearly every day around the same time. So if you'd like to join my training session where I practice for the tournaments, or you have any questions, just feel free to contact me and join these sessions. It's free to join now. Yeah, you can use your chances. Yeah, so thank you all the new subscribers and donors, and also for new followers. Yeah, give your best in your next games and put all of the things which we studied today into practice.